We're gonna talk about your leg in just a second. But I like it. We've already established that. What happened just now?
Motorcycle accident?
Motorcycle accident?
No. Yeah.
You still ride?
No. I can't shift gears.
Can't shift gears?
Yeah.
I'm glad you're still with us though, because that seems like it's a close call.
It was close, yeah.
Yeah. What happened? Like, where were you? What?
I was on a dirt bike, but someone...
You on a dirt bike?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We put some sparks on it.
Were you on the highway or?
No, but the highway was right next to it. And so
Yeah.
we pulled off the highway, right?
So you were on like a dirt path next to the highway?
Yeah,
Just
basically, yeah. They pulled money.
You're like, time of my life. And somebody's like, yeah, the kid has to pee.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad you made it.
Yeah, it was close.
Yeah, how long ago was it?
2016.
2016.
Yeah.
Damn. How long ago was that? I knew, but I just wanted to use the age as a calculator since he let me do it. Is it true that you can like still like do
Every day, man. I can feel it every day.
You can feel like your toes?
Yeah, yeah.
Even though they gone?
Yeah.
You still got the leg?
Nah.
Yeah. I would keep my goddamn leg. I don't give a what y'all talking about. I'll be like, I taxidermied a fish. Why the fuck wouldn't I keep my leg? That's a talking point. Come to my house. See that right there? Yeah, that's old righty. So just the leg or like maybe like elbow, pinky finger?
Just the leg.
Damn.
Yeah. Broke my neck.
You broke your neck?
Yeah.
But you don't look like it. You look like you healed.
Good now.
You're like the Wolverine. Look like, without the...
Yeah.
So when did you meet him?
4 years ago.
During the pandemic?
No, 3 years ago. 2020.
Right after the pandemic?
Yeah.
You were the first person you saw when you got back out the house for freedom?
No.
Like, Lord, just give me a man. I don't give a f if he even has legs. And then he walked up. Thump. Tink. Thump. Tink. And what's your name?
Jesse.
Jesse? Yeah, you cool. And what, Sarah?
Ashley.
I only got you right, man. I'm starting. Ashley? Okay. And so are you guys married now?
Not yet.
Oh, not yet? You gonna get down on one knee? What do you do for a living?
Clean carpets.
Get down in there, huh? What do you do, Ashley?
I grade grain and soybeans.
Whoa. You grade
weird.
grain and soybeans?
Yeah. I can
Wow.
consolidated grain cars.
So you do carpet, you do grade graining, and you said you send it where?
The company's based in Japan.
Why'd you look at them? That's f***ed up. I said, where do you send it? She looked right at the Asian. She's like, the company's based in Japan. Did you see that? She looked at you before she said Japan. They're not even Japanese. They're Mongolian. Or Hmong, that's different. I'm sorry. They're really the endangered species, and only 17 of them left in this generation. Yeah. They keep dying at different casinos around the country. Are you drinking anything?
Yeah.
What you having?
It's Tulsa tea.
Tulsa tea?
Yeah.
Is that like a Texas
I
tea?
guess it's Long Island iced tea.
Long Island. Okay. Can I get one drink? 2 drinks. We'll get Ashley something too. What you having?
I'm just drinking Sprite.
Sprite? Is that what you want even when it's free? You sure? I'm gonna get this. It's okay to switch up. Like, y'all got lobster. It's okay to switch up. So let me get a lobster bisque on ice.
Driving.
You driving? Okay, all right. And so you can drink though, right?
Oh, yeah.
All right, cool. You
I appreciate it. Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna get you a Texas tea, man. What they gonna do? Make you walk a straight line? Like he's like. Walk a line. Really? Are these your women with y'all? This is your lady, and this is your lady right here? Okay, so this is your girl, and then who are you? Friends. You don't even know them. Oh. Okay, y'all should get to know each other. Y'all look like a friend group. Okay, but you're just friends? You don't want to see if there's any juice in that? See if you can, you don't want to take it no further than that? You're like, no, I just play Dungeons and Dragons, man. You know how many camos I got on my guns on Call of Duty? I ain't got time for no goddamn woman. How are you guys friends? Like, how did you meet? And she was a stripper. Really? You didn't wear makeup today. What that got to do with stripping? Let me tell you something. We don't give a fuck about no makeup at the strip club. She like, true. They be fucking me when I look like this. So you came down here in mole rat mode. Looking like a thumb. Is she really a former stripper? Damn. Hey, you know who you look like? You look like Aquaman, but if he ate all of the crabs in the ocean. Can you guys see it? Don't he look like Jason Momoa a little bit? You really look like Jason Momoa, but like plus size, you know what I'm saying? Damn. Yeah, like you cause the tsunamis. You don't save the world. So what was your stripper name? Carmen? Oh, you really were a stripper when you pick a regular name like that. What's your real name? What is it, like Keisha or some shit like that? What's your name, sugar? Erica? That's my sister's name. Oh, I'm not going to roast you no more. I'm not even roasting you, really. I'm just talking to you. But this was going to get bad for you. It was. Just off the stripping alone. How long since you was stripping? 6 months. You quit 6 months ago. You still got it in your blood. It ain't. It's like venom. You ain't got it out your system yet. You still pimping, money. Who bought the tickets for this show? Goddamn, Aquaman. So you actually wouldn't mind if she let you? And who you want, Erica or Carmen? Huh? Use your words. Man up and talk to me. She need to hear this kind of shit. Huh? Either's fine. I'll tell you right now, Erica is willing to fall in love, but Carmen is going to run you for your whole house. Erica ain't got no makeup on. Carmen would never. Where did you dance at? Canton, Ohio? Okay. Oh, my God. They're from where you from. Are you from Canton, or that's just where you dance? Okay, because a lot of dancers drive like an hour away so they don't got to see their principal and like that. Who's the most awkward person that saw you working? Your brother? Did he know you worked there? Damn. He was like, look at all these b****s. I don't know, that's a lot of makeup. Erica, where the f*** are you at? Church. And so what'd you do? You ran away from him? He saw you, you saw him. You tried to give him a lap dance. You saw your own brother from the back and was like, I'm about to run it up. He was with other guys. I don't know how I'm supposed to know it's him. And then he turned, he had the same face as you. You were like, oh, hell no. So how long have you actually liked her? And talk to me like she's not here. Yeah, because you're in the friend zone pretty deep. Look at me. Hey, there you go. How long you liked her? You've known her 5 years? You liked her the whole time? Yeah? Like, scale from 1 to 10. Yeah, 1 to 10. How much do you like her? Even you were like, ooh, that's a little more than I thought. You thought it was floating around a 3 or a 4. He loves you. He's a 7 and he's just a buddy. What if you touched his hand? You like him back? He's a little chunky, but listen. That's the best kind of guy for you. Because he's going to love you more than anything else. He'll love you more than he loves his goddamn self. He got a big heart. He's a sweet man. I see the gentleness in your eyes. He'll kill everybody in here for you. He don't care that your is ran down, tracked through, and everybody in Canton, Ohio that got that like it's the Hall of Fame. He don't care about that. He loves you for you. He doesn't care that your vagina's trampled. It looks like an empty balloon. I'm just kidding. You know that, but some of the other people are like, yo, what? Rule number 3, tighten up. You, hey, tighten up. You look sensitive. You're like, I could never. You'll be all right. The people from Canton are like, yeah, balloon. Just watch the show. I've decided I don't want to talk to you. Too much privilege. Hey, look at that. Other black people. Is it racist that I didn't see y'all until the lights came up? It ain't on me, though. You know, y'all got the same barber. Everybody got the same bald-ass head. He got a little hair. Hey, man, I'm still in the game. Everybody look like a testicle. Are you okay, man? Is there a reason why you got on headphones? Is he deaf? Why is that what's going on, man? Hey, Trent, man, zoom in on this, man. I ain't never seen no shit like this. You got sensitive ears, so you got, yeah? So why not earplugs? Why you gotta wear chainsaw headphones by Dre? You heard of Beats by Dre? He got Shh by Dre. Shh by Dre. So your ears been sensitive like that your whole life? God damn. Like, is the library loud? Do you know your decibels, like your dBs, before you're like, I can only handle this much discomfort? Huh? Are you reading my lips, sir? What's your name? This yelling at me. This about a. Is this how it's gonna go, huh? Huh? Vancouver? Is this what we're doing? We got a motherfucker wearing headphones yelling at us. Like we can't hear. Nice to meet you, Jody. What do you do for a living, bro? At all? You just get a check for your disability with your ears? Oh, okay. When you have sex, do you wear those? So you take them off for sex. So what if it's good to her and she start yelling and you're like, I can't. Shh, please, hand me my headphones, please. I don't know where the they are. Well, give me 2 condoms. That's not what they're for. All right, let's talk to some more people. There's a few other black people scattered around here. If you're black, clap 2 times. All right, 6. Okay. Any Asians? Clap once. Did you clap? That was a weird time to move with your hair. She was like, I like wontons. Okay. We got a whole Asian table, huh? Everybody Asian? Well, you don't look Asian. What are you? You don't know what kind of white that you said it like that? I'm white. Jesus Christ. You said it like you're from the South. I'm white. All right, but everybody else is Asian or from the continent of Asia. Huh? I'm picking that up right there. What's your name, mama? I'm sorry, what? You ain't got to say it that fast. She was in a rush. You know what I'm saying? A rush. So that's Indian as well? Okay. What kind is that? Oh, okay. That's the ones with the sandals? I'm just fucking with you. She's like, sometimes if my feet want to be outside into the world, yes, I would sandal. And then everybody else, y'all legit Asian. Well, no, you Indian too? What kind of Indian are you? Okay. Y'all family? Y'all got the same nose, man. Y'all sure? Y'all not cousins? Your top lip and her top lip the same goddamn lip. Somebody just came. Did that hurt when she busted? She said, ah! That's what we heard. He heard, ah! Make sure they on tight. I'm going to randomly yell out just to with your experience. Sitting in my show looking like a lumberjack. You feel me? All right, so you got the white lady from, you know what kind of white? She said German, English, Irish, and white. Are you in the process of getting your education? What university do you go to? Oh, college isn't a university here? That's different up here? Okay, it's the same in the States. College, university. So what's the difference? 2 years and 4 years? Or? Well, I know that. I was trying to ask you easy questions. I asked you what kind of white you were, and white was in the answer. All I'm getting at is that out of that group, you might not be the sharpest one at the table. That's all I'm saying. And they know. They already know. They stuck you right in the front. No. Let Shelby go down there. Yeah. The Punjabi's in the back. He's going to fuck with us. No. Well, thank you guys for coming. I appreciate you for letting somebody else run the gas station tonight and coming down to the show.
Hey, listen, my name is Tip Harris. Hey, let me introduce to you the king of crowd work. Give it up right now for my partner, Atlanta. Give it up right now, Nate motherfucking Jackson.
To the white lady that about got me arrested a couple seconds ago. What's your name? You look rich. You got on a blazer. God damn, is that you got on silk pants? Your pants was silk? Hell yeah, you got on MC Hammer pants. You got money. What bank you own? You rich. No, you got money. I can see it on you. Hell yeah, you got all that little bitty jewelry on. Little wedding ring, solid gold. Big speech. You got money, you can fill it up. Hell yeah. What you do for a living? You work in the medical field. Uh-oh. Sound like money to me, yeah. What do you do in the medical field? You oversee? That's a pay raise. I didn't even hear the rest. I heard medical and oversee. You the doctor? You a doctor? Dang. What do you oversee? Orthopedic offices? Multiple locations? Oh, give me $1,000. Don't look away. I need the money. Give me the goddamn money. You and Big Speak go half on it. So you work at the medical office for orthopedics. That's children, ain't it? Orthopedics? What's that, bones? Okay. So do you actually fix bones, or you just make sure the bones get fixed? Damn, how many offices you oversee? 11? Give me $3,000. You richer than a you don't even remember what you paid for that ticket right there, huh? You forgot. You're like, it's for my joy. Who you with? This is your friend, sister? Yeah, y'all got the same nose and top lip. I see it. I see it now. Are they on the screen? Can y'all see it? Yeah. And so you the sister that does the drugs? I see you got your hair a different color. Is that you? That's you? Hey, that's you? If I f my bones up, I know where to go. What do you do for money, sis? You work for where? A what? Tax office? What that mean? You work for the government? So you got money. So these two rich ass sisters right here. You married? I see a ring on her. What about you? You single? How much, almost just flat out ass. How much money you got? When you say you work at the tax office, jump. I'm not holy. You getting that money, huh? How long you been down there at the tax office? 24 years. You about to be retired in 2 months. Then what you gonna do with all your time? You don't even know? You ever been to Seattle? Huh? You ever been hit from the back on like a ferry? Goddamn right, I'll pull that goddamn Halle Berry wig off your head. That's the Halle Berry wig from BAP. Y'all seen BAPs? White people, there was a movie called BAPs, came out. Make sure everybody on the same page. What size is your head, man? 6 and what? You bull. Turn it sideways? Yeah, damn. Hey, your hair got ass. Your head thick than a mud. Come with 6 wings at the entrance of Magic City. That head big as a... God damn, what you dream about last night? Saw Sinners in IMAX. You a youth pastor or something? What you do for a living? Why you look like that? You a youth pastor or something? Facilities and construction management? Okay, brother, doing your goddamn thing. Nice, strong, black job. You hear that white lady? He doing facility management. Do you manage any of her places? She got 11 of them. You work at any of those? Do you need any new places? I'll hook y'all up. Y'all take over the world. No? You don't want... Stop shaking your head so hard. You're going to kill some goddamn body. You're waving that big ass head, man. You almost blew her eyelashes off. And so what's your name? Dwayne? Dwayne Head. God damn. I tried to turn around to see if it was the same size on the screen. You got a little dent in top of it. What happened? Put your head down. What's that little divot? Damn, you got some old ass fingers. God damn. Were you in a hot tub? God, did you say hold your hand up? God damn. But you got the hands of a mummy. Did you just get a cast taken off? How you get your hand? Let me see. It look like baby toes. How old are you? Huh? 29. Oh, I'm on myself. You 49? I can see you look young in the face. But your goddamn hands have been here before. Hell yeah, you done goddamn, you done push the wheelbarrow or something. That was out there. Anybody got some more cotton they want to throw in my wheelbarrow? Somebody put some cotton in my wheelbarrow. Dwayne Head. I walked off like this. Anyways. You got the biggest head I've seen in 6 months. You be thinking outside the box, huh? You got good. Say all the time, all the time. You be having the best ideas in the room, huh? So you getting money though. After you getting money, you getting to the money. You all right? You can use some more business. I'll market your business to the people. It's packed in here. You need a little commercial will help. You work for the government, so no. You interact with the government, so no. So you can't market yourself because you work with the government? Hold on, ma'am. He can't get a commercial because he worked for you? Hey, hold on. That's a lie, big head. You can say something. You're a nonprofit? You don't make no money? You report to Canada and the United States in the same message? You just lay your head across the border, huh? Ah! Hey, everybody. We made $20. Your hands look like you did a handstand all the way from Ottawa. Hold your hand up one more time for the people that didn't see it. God damn. What I don't get is how, no, keep it up. The part I don't understand is how it's flat and round at the same time. It's impressive though, man. How many brains you got? Like 1.5. That's amazing. Well, I wish we could have marketed your business because I'm about small businesses being successful. I want to tell people what you do. You're a big business. You don't need no help. Hell yeah, y'all ahead of the game. Yeah, he the head of the table. Ain't nobody helping him. He mad as hell. Man, I'm about to head out. I believe in love though, man. That's your woman? She love that big ass head, don't she? Yes, sir. She be rubbing it, huh? Look, there it is. Hell yeah. She be shoe shining that bitch. Hold still, Dwayne. How long you been with your queen? 9 years. Married too. I see a big shiny ring on too. Y'all doing good. How'd you meet her? Yeah, how'd you meet her? Let's talk about your love origin story. On Tinder. You fit in the profile picture? Your picture look like this. She tried to swipe. His picture was like, no. No. She like, get this out of here. Ah. I'm enjoying this moment, Dwayne. I really am. Let's come down here to the two women in the rock paper right here, in a little headlock. Yeah, y'all so gay. I love it too. I love it. How long y'all been together right here? 5 years? Okay. How did two beautiful black women meet and then just talk each other into each other? Were y'all lesbians before that? Okay, so you knew what it was. Y'all met at Bull Daggers. Y'all like, how the f he know about Bull Daggers? It's across the street from a comedy club. I just came outside. So how did y'all meet and stuff? You stroking out that arm, I'm getting jealous. Lesbians know how women want to be treated because they women. Fellas, if you with your girl, rub her like that. Give her some lesbian attention right now. Hell yeah. Well, is there a particular pattern you're doing into her arm? Are you doing the alphabet or is it just a gentle stroke? It's a gentle stroke? You wet, huh? She's stroking the shit out your goddamn arm. I'm wet. I don't know what you doing, but I'm wet. When her finger did like that and it hit back down like that, I said, my God, she hitting your shoulder like a egg. Why you rubbing her like that? Damn, y'all gonna make it forever. So where did y'all meet? At a car show? It's Most dykest thing I could think of right there. Where did y'all meet at? At work. Oh, gosh. I think your coworker up there.
Like, at work, they been at work. Hell yeah, I know both of them. Yeah.
Where y'all work at? Y'all famous. Where you work at? You work at the hospital? Orthopedics? What do you do? Huh? Surgical services. You do the surgery or you just hand the tools to the surgeon? Okay, so they be like 50 cc's, blah, blah, and you be like, why you hand it to me like that? Just hand it to me regular. That's how I use my hands, Doc. I don't get. What if her hand always did that? She's like, guys, I don't know what's wrong with your hands. It's called touch-of-faith-theosis. You saw her at work like, what's up with baby girl with the hand? Her hand always do that jellyfish? She's like, do that right here. So y'all work in the same surgery room? Together? I'd be mad as I'm about to go under and y'all flirting. I'm like, yeah, make sure you get my spleen out. They're like, start counting down from 100. I'm like, 99, 98. Hey, man, why are they each other in the corner, man? Hey, man, don't put me under, man. They're each other in the corner, man. Come on, man, come, please. Please, don't do it. Figure. Wake up with my spleen gone, ass all loose. I'm having fun, man. Let's talk to the white man with the black lady in the headlock. We're gonna go right here. The white man with the black lady. Are you looking away? You don't want You're in there? Come on, Chuck. Let's fucking do this. How'd you meet your queen? Got you a beautiful black woman. What'd you do? What'd you say? You gotta speak up. You ain't got no lips. I can't read your face. You're like, wait a minute. Wait a minute, I got down. You gotta talk louder. You ain't got no lips. I can't read your mouth hole. Help me out. Sis, could you speak up on behalf of y'all? Y'all in love, right? He got you in his arm, right? How long you been together? 21 years. Y'all the first interracial couple. Hell yeah. They the first ones. They broke the ice on this. How did you meet her? You was bringing pie in the house? You're like, who's that new one?
I'm looking for Django.
For real, 21. So you met in like high school, right? 21 years ago. Sure? You just gonna go with that? I want the truth though. I believe in love. I want to know the origin story. You weren't in high school? It was summertime? It was? He just pulled up on his Harley. You'd be like, you know what? I'm tired of Tyrone breaking my heart. What's up, Chuck? He's like, get on the bike, my Nubian queen. I like y'all. Y'all got a family, kids, all that? How many kids you got? One. Outstanding. Little asshole or they behave? Huh? What you mean not anymore? Does that mean you a disciplinarian? Oh, I thought you smacked the baby to death. I'm like, God damn. Okay. And you love her? Scale from 1 to 3,000. Scale from 1 to 3,000. 3,000? She'd be like, no, that's right. Look. You was holding him accountable. Okay. How much you love him back? Scale from 1 to 7. 1 to 7. You gonna say 7? So he loves you 2,993 more than you love him? Y'all not gonna make it. Y'all not equally yoked. You supposed to say what he say. He say 3,000, you say 3,000. The scale. Who loves who more?
You think it's equal? Then you guys need to talk. Because it's never equal in a relationship. Anybody that's been together long enough, you know which one of you is crazy. You all outside in the rain. Come on, get out. You didn't tell me you loved me when you went outside. I'm going to the stove. But you gotta say it, you gotta say it. Jesus Christ, James. You need to make sure you know. Because he likes you 3,000. And he white. If you break his heart, you going in the wall. You going right in the wall. He ain't gonna kill you. You gonna be in there with a little slit in the wall.
What the Chuck?
He gonna be putting cheese slices through. I told you you're not going in. I said either me or nobody. White people love different, man. They love for real. I seen the TV shows. I seen it. Only people love harder than the white man? Lesbians. Hell yeah. Lesbian will tunnel into your house. It's not over. What's your name, sir? Chris. Wait a minute, sir. Say your name one more time for me. You got a speech impediment? Damn, Chris. That's unfortunate. I just turned the lights on. You the second Chris I met that can't say your own name. Is it Chris or Christopher? Just Chris? All right, outstanding. And what do you do for a living, Chris?
I'm retired.
You're what?
Retired.
You're retired? What you used to do?
Army.
Huh?
The Army.
You was in the Army? Man, thank you for your service. Hell yeah. How long you served? How long were you in? You can't hear. A grenade went off next to your ass. It's like, my name is Chris. Wow, Chris. Tighten up, Chris. Them big ass ears. Listen to me. Put them on the screen. I want to see Chris's ears. Hell yeah. And so you met while you were in the Army? How'd you meet her? We're going to move on. This deaf is... He literally is trying to read my lips. Yeah, Echo Niner Niner. I don't know what's going on. Amy, Chris, I'll be back in a little bit. Calm down. You're scaring that grandma behind you. I see you, ma'am. Thank you for not getting up out that chair. You helped a lot of black people out that day when you stayed in that chair. Shine a light right there. Right there, Rosa Parks. No, that's Kai Cenat. Wrong person. Right there. That's right. That's Rosa Parks. What's your shirt say? Illegal immigration? Oh, you didn't sit on our bus. You sat on a boat or something. You do look native now that I see the shirt and then the way your nose is set up. You the chief of somewhere? What's your name? Huh? Lori? I did not expect that to be your name. I thought you were going to be like, Umafolo. Is Lori your real name or that's the name you be telling people when you out here and about? What's your native name? She's like, it's still Lori. I don't know. They be like, hey, here goes Lori. Nice to meet you, Lori. Who you with? That's your boyfriend? That's your son? Clearly, I can see that, but your son look high as a right now. Damn, is that edibles or is that flour? You're like,
This is how I look.
oh, damn. I like this crowd. I could just shoot these shots everywhere. I don't give a You beautiful right here in the red. Hell yeah. Got all your toes. You by yourself? You ain't got no husband? You by yourself? Shut up. Hell yeah. You braid hair? What you do for a living? You in the Army? That's why you ain't got no fingernails? You fine, though. What you doing in the Army? A Black Hawk mechanic? Black Hawk down. Wow. So you really, like, you know what you're doing. You just look at a helicopter and be like, I know how to fix it. God damn. You can listen to one, you're like, that's a carburetor. So where you that's in Atlanta they doing that? Savannah. Outstanding. Somebody up there is upset. What? No! We ain't got no damn helicopters in Atlanta. What's your name? You stunning. Bianca? You got bottom teeth, baby? Let me see you. Hell yeah. You got tonsils? Hey, chill out now. Chill out, Bianca. About to be a Black Hawk. You pretty though, god damn. I'm gonna come back to you. You making me blush. I wanna come over here and talk to you with the titties. You got some crazy titties. She said, yes, sir. Right here in the vest with the titties hanging out the top, please. If you don't mind zooming in on the titties right there, I appreciate that. Zooming in on the titties. Hey, titties, what you do for a living, titties? You're a what? Chiropractor? You just be like, bah! Back. Ooh, I feel fantastic. Shoot down just a little bit so we see how much titties it is. There you go. Move your arm, baby. Let them live. Let them shine. There you go. Look at that fucking button, boy. That goddamn button is hanging out. That goddamn button like, ah! That goddamn Samoan button on your shirt. You got some big ass goddamn titties. You got a booty on your chest. And she was like, oh. Saucy Santana on their ass. And then who is this with you, the little guy? Who is that? That's your husband? You be putting in work. You be handling yourself, don't huh? He like, yeah, I get him up. Pick them titties up and get them. Said, you fucking titty. Got that big ass guy. She beat or killed you. She let him go. What's your name, sir? Isaiah, nice to meet you. Thank you for enunciating. Thank you for speaking up. Chris is up. So Isaiah, what you do for a living, brother? You're a lawyer? You getting that money? You defending? Who you defending or putting brothers away? What you doing? Defending. Outstanding. Where you a lawyer at, man? Somebody might need your services. Where? Fulton County and Gwinnett? You busy. He got Fulton and Gwinnett. You ain't even supposed to be here right now. You got to read and highlight. And so you good at what you do? You got a good record? Like, what you like 48 and 0? How long you been doing that? 8 years. Oh, you just getting started. You're a little baby lawyer. One day when you get a chest, you're gonna be a big lawyer. It's nice to meet you, man. Anybody need an attorney?
Oh God. Oh God. Because you said it 3 times, like, man, you know how I
know, but even just, I mean, I'm just saying, I can't do 2.
No, but I feel like when you go out there and the people going crazy, I'm not even gonna tell you that. Ain't nobody. Don't do that.
Nah.
Don't do that.
No.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be a podcast.
10, man.
All right,
7
and 10, and then 15, we'll pull you off.
I ain't finna do 15.
Doug, you say that right
I ain't doing 15.
7 10?
I'm not doing 15.
You need a light?
I'm not doing, yes.
Dang.
Okay. I'm not doing 15. I will not give you a 15.
We're fucking up right now, baby.
No.
Don't relax.
He hear the words you said.
I said,
do whatever you want. No.
I should sit down. And they cut the video off early. He killed that shit. The music came on. He said, y'all got me fucked up. Turn that shit off. And then people had to love it. But they didn't show that online.
That's my first paid set.
Was that Barclays Center?
It was my first paid
That's
set.
crazy.
But for
Give me
years, Dub be like, come on.
$60,000. Wow. You made more the first set.
I ain't made $60,000. Not in one set. Not in one set.
What's the shortest that you got?
Man, I can say Shaq's Comedy All Stars.
How long was that?
What was another one?
Talk about the first one.
Short. Yeah.
Oh,
Shaq Comedy.
Chappelle.
Chappelle. Okay.
Oh, you did his club? YS?
I short with that. I opened up for him.
Well, him and Killer did that tour. He did like three.
Nah,
What was that? That show
He did Atlanta. He did Oakland. He did LA.
No, he said what was the shortest set?
5 minutes.
That wasn't a 5-minute set.
It was 5 minutes. Like
It wasn't a 5-minute set, and it wasn't a 5-minute set. I think I remember shit being short.
It may have been 6.
Okay.
I'm sure.
Did it feel constrained?
No, this Dave Chappelle shit, absolutely not. I could do my shit on there. Shaq Comedy All
I
Star.
figured you would do every day.
The first time I got the Shaq Comedy All Star, I had a 5-minute set.
Oh, that was. I didn't go to that show.
Okay.
That was Texas,
right?
right?
Nah, that was LA.
Hey, what's up? This is Gary.
And Nate.
And this is the Gary
And Nate.
Podcast. Boom.
Thought we was gonna be wrestling
Bang.
on your ass.
Yeah. So let's get right into it. I got robbed.
He got robbed, and we don't know who did it. And so we're trying to figure it out. Right now, we got either really, really suntan white people,
They definitely wasn't white.
some Mexicans that was in the sun too long, not as long as it would take for the white people to be the
Yeah.
same color, or some light-skinned African Americans, or Cambodians. That's the right color.
All right. I see what you're doing here.
I'm just trying to make it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. That's not what I heard.
It's the amount of pokes.
It's not- yeah. We got
I feel like a
the-
mother would have gave up. Like, man,
Yeah, we posted it on my my social media, but we posted it on my podcast, Get Some. But God, what a feeling of violation and
Oh yeah.
it was a little scary because I don't bank a Bank of America, and I really think they're one of the worst banks in the planet. The way they do business,
I don't
right?
mind them. I actually would like them to sponsor something.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't want them. They can be on opinionated all day, but they're probably not going to be the Gary and Nate.
Really?
But I'm telling you, a Fifth Third Bank or Chase, they could be on here.
I bank at Chase. I had Bank of America in college, and I left because they would hit me with so many fees that it was like, I'm losing money having an account. I'd rather have
they're
a
all
shoebox.
folks. Let's just be honest. We don't want them.
Right.
I've had a Bank of America account for about 2.5 years, 3 years, right? I just stopped using it because it was too much of a hassle. You know, in our business, we got to send wires out a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It was, me to say, hey, can you send this wire? They're like, no, we can't. You got to do that. I'm like, I don't have time to do that. I'm getting on a plane. I'm calling you with the routing, the accounting. Please do it.
Yeah, knock it out.
It's not what was happening. So anyways, I've had just some money sitting in there for a couple of years. I don't have the app anymore. I don't really engage on Bank of America at all.
Okay.
Drove by, headed to the gym.
So let me just stop by right quick
Saw
to see what
BFA.
money I had left in there.
Literally, I walked in like this. I'm going to close the account. Let me just close it. Right. Had a couple hours free. Walk in. They had me hostage for like an hour. I was like, dude, just close the account. And you know how you get frustrated. You're like, I just want to get out of here. So the lady I said, hey, after the account is closed, she goes, how do you want your money? I said, can you wire it into my other bank? And she goes, no, you just close your account. There's no wire to send it from. I said, oh, yeah. Whatever reason. She goes, want a cashier's check or cash? Looking back, should have said cashier's check. I said, whatever easiest. She said, well, we have the cash. We can give you cash. All right. So I'm not thinking nothing of it. I get the cash. I'm not going to tell you how much. Over 1,000, under 100,000. You figure it out, right?
Okay.
Enough to fit in my pocket in an envelope. So they put it in an envelope, got it in my pocket. I'm not out there counting it.
Right.
Get in my car. My bank receipt said May 21st, 1:35 p.m. That's when I left the bank. I swiped my gym card at 1:59 p.m. The gym is 3.1 miles
You went
from
straight
the
from
bank.
the bank to the gym.
Sat in my car for like 10 minutes talking to somebody. I'm paying no attention. There had been people that have broken into the lockers at the gym. So I said, I don't want to take the money in the gym. I feel like my car is a tank. That's probably better. I'll just leave it here. That's the thing. I don't want, literally, I was going in there to sit in the sauna. That's what made it bad.
Okay.
It wasn't like a big workout. I'm in the gym 45 minutes tops. I come out.
You were in the sauna for 45 minutes?
No, the gym itself. I got a smoothie. I did what dads do. How's it going, Gary? How you think the Bengals going to do? Pretty good, man.
You hung out.
Yeah.
Got it.
I wasn't in there working out.
But somebody knows you left the bank, you got a bag, they followed you to like, let's just see where this car goes right quick.
Right. I come out. Not only did I park directly in front of a camera, which is in my favor.
Right.
There's a security guard that drives around a golf cart in the parking lot.
And he didn't see shit? Okay.
This made it. I think that bothered me almost as much as the break-in.
Right.
Because now he's just sitting there, and I was like, why is that dude sitting by? And me being the vain person, it's a black security guard. I thought he recognized me. I'm thinking, oh, Gary, you work out here or something, right? So I'm walking up, getting prepared for the selfie.
Right.
So I'm going, all right, I don't look my best.
Let's make it
got
quick.
The sauna. I'm sweating, got the smoothie. I just want to get home. He literally said, I'm walking, he goes, yeah, they got you. I was like, what? I said, no, the way this is happening. I see the little marks on the driver's side. They didn't get to it. That rear passenger window, they got through. This was not a quick job, by the way.
No.
Audi S8s are tanks. They got double-sided windows. I had tint, so they're trying to break through 3 layers.
And then the peel back that I saw in that picture.
That was not one person.
So they got the money.
They got the cash. I am insured, though.
Yeah, everyone is FDIC.
So
but are you insured at a bank that you don't have an account at?
No, I'm insured through State Farm. I'm not. Here's silver lining in everything. Not gonna. My insurance policy said I can't retrieve all the money. Right.
Okay.
I get up with my policy. I get some of it back. Silver lining though. My insurance company goes back and looks at my policy, and they're like, if you combine like the auto with the homeowners and all this stuff, they start talking. They go, you can have the same coverage, and you literally will save $240 a month. So I was like, oh, like 2-3 years, Gary's winning. I've made money off this robbery.
Bundle my shit.
Look, I'm like this. What's that, $3,000 a year?
Yeah.
2027, Gary.
Yeah.
I'm winning.
But
so
you could have kept your money and bundled.
That's true. So anyways, could you just let me?
I'm sorry.
Can you let me think I'm winning here?
So when you have silver lining, just let it
Damn,
simmer.
Nate.
My bad.
Oh my God!
Me right here. When you win, I want it to be a real win.
Technically, it's life giving you checks and balances.
Okay.
And this was definitely a check because I was like, oh, here's what I thought. I could have went home. They were following me.
Yeah, you could have got kicked though.
So I'm glad I went to the gym.
Yeah.
Not glad I got robbed. Glad I went to the gym. Didn't go home. I'm still a little salty with it. Okay, here's what really got on my case.
Also, real quick before that, here's the true silver lining, right? Like, yes, you didn't go home because that's where the loved ones are, but like, it gives you, now your spider sense has got to be. You were lacking situational awareness.
Completely.
You because you got what is considered a bag to someone else. What someone is willing to go a long way for.
Yeah.
And you're nonchalantly skipping into a sauna, drinking a smoothie with it.
Yeah. And because
But I'm saying, your own personal safety, like, be aware, Gary.
Yeah. It's so easy to say after the fact. Because we all go through those times like, I'm good. I'm good.
Kind of.
I mean, hold on. I'm sure young Dolph thought he was fine getting them cookies that day in Memphis. You know what I mean? He wasn't doing nothing wrong.
Yeah.
Middle of the day, he's going to get cookies.
Yeah.
I'm like this. So.
And people are like, she took too long to bring him his food. That's why. I got it.
So my thing with
everything.
Rest
in peace, young Dolph.
Right. I'm just saying.
No, it's valid.
there's things like life just. I'm really glad I didn't go home, and I more am like the security guard. Where the fuck were you?
On the
You
clock.
saw the video. This was not a quick bang and grab them.
Did the golf cart go by in the back of the video?
I can't wait. I haven't seen they got it. The police have it from the gym. They sent it to them. And obviously they're going to have cameras at B of A. And they're going to have cameras on the highway.
Yeah.
Because there's no turns. You pull out B of A, you make a right, 3.1 miles is the gym.
The tolls and all that got cameras. License plates all the way down the highway.
But here's what the detective told me. He said, a couple things in your favor. One, B of A and the gym, they don't want people to think people are getting robbed at our places of business. It's you. And they said, there's cameras everywhere. There's cameras at B of A. There's cameras at
because
the gym.
It's high profile, right? Like it's one thing to be like, yo, they break in cars here. It's another thing to be like, they broke in Gary Owen's car here. Like it adds a layer of like, it's for real.
What makes it not hurt as bad though is I haven't used that account in so long. So if let's say, and I'm making up a number, let's say they take $40,000. I'm going big here. That's not how much they got, by the way. But if it would have been the account that I bank in, I could have $2 million in that account, and I'd be like, I should have $2,040,000.
Right.
I wasn't even thinking of that
operating
account. Yeah, I don't even think of B of A. So to me, I'm not missing it as much.
There's your silver lining.
Yeah.
Didn't go home, and this was an account that was it wasn't as an active thing.
Yeah. When I say haven't even thought about it,
right.
I just drove by B of A and went, I got money in there. I'm gonna go close the account.
I'd like to see like, is there some sort of heavenly production room that is like, give Gary the thought. Let's follow Gary in. Give the Mexicans the thought.
They weren't Mexican. They were Mexican.
Okay,
that's been confirmed.
Okay, all right. Give Jalil the idea. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how does that string together? Because if you aren't like, I got a couple minutes to go into Bank of America, there's nothing. None of this happens.
You talk about lack of awareness.
Yeah,
I'm driving. I'm definitely not in the hood, but I'm also not in Beverly Hills, so to speak.
Okay.
Right? I don't even notice there's a Walmart behind it because the B of A sits right off the road.
Right.
I pulled in straight to B of A and parked directly in front of it, so my car's facing the highway. Once I went back, because next day I went back and retraced everything, took pictures and videos. I was my own detective. I was like, there's a Walmart behind here? Would have never stopped if I would have saw the Walmart.
Maybe a Target.
Yeah. What the cop told me was two things happened.
What?
Here's this isn't uncommon. Either someone's in the bank and it's an inside job, or someone is they said the Walmart parking lot, there's a gas station here. They're not going to park in the B of A parking lot. There's someone sitting there and they get on the phone and somebody is pulling out from like a McDonald's across the street. They said, we almost guarantee whenever we find out who was following you, it wasn't somebody that pulled out of the Bank of America parking lot.
Right.
They pulled out of another parking lot. He goes, but good thing is we'll see.
Yeah.
They said the highway's got the cameras all the way down and everything else. So we'll see what happens. It is in Houston. I might need some Jay Prince action on this. I'm glad I'm good with his family.
It depends on the number. You won't say the number.
I'm definitely not saying the number.
Once you tell Jay Prince the number, then you can have that conversation.
Yeah,
but you don't activate him for $2,000. That's for sure.
It's more than two. It's more than two, but it's less than 40.
Okay, got it. So
I'll tell you off air because the problem is I don't want to say on air because then people are like, you're a dumbass. But you couldn't have bought your car for it.
Which car?
Any of your cars.
I got a shitter out there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How much does that go for?
The Nate Mobile has no value other than the fact that it's wrapped with my face.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's a 08 Chevy Malibu with 353 million miles on it.
Oh, wow. Yeah, so it was an interesting week, to say the least. Here's what made it worse. The security guard never saw him, didn't see the car pull out. The people playing pickleball saw it.
Oh.
They gave the description. to the police. And my thing was the guy. Here's what I've learned through this, and I talked about on my podcast. I called like 3 people because I had to sit and wait for the tow truck, right? And now when somebody's actively going through something, like somebody actively got robbed, please don't tell us a robbery story about you.
What?
We don't care. Or another, when somebody goes,
Yeah,
well, my friend got robbed, and my friend got robbed in Milwaukee. I'm like this. I don't give a fuck about your friend. Let's focus on me right now. My manager did that, and a couple days I called her and I said, Lisa, that just hit me wrong a little bit. You were one of the people I called to like give me a little support.
In crisis.
Talk, yeah. And you told me about somebody that got robbed in Carmel, California that I don't know. In Carmel.
It's supposed to make you feel better.
It didn't.
That's the concept is like, man, this happens to people.
Yeah, it didn't. Not in the moment.
They didn't single you out.
Not in the moment.
We'll get him, Gary.
No. Do you know my one opener to T-Robe from Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, he stayed on the phone, just BSing. Now I'm cutting jokes about it.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, dude, why are you like this? He goes, I'd be freaking out right now. Because you up here cutting jokes. I go, it's my defense mechanism, bro. I do that when people die, everything else. So he was like, dude, I'd be freaking out. But then he called back, texted, just checking up, everything else. And Lisa's great. Once I told her, hey, she's like, oh yeah, I get it. But because you got to get a little time.
Yeah.
Because once I told Andre Johnson for the Texans.
Okay.
I saw him at the gym, a different gym. Mm-hmm. I went to this gym to go sit in the sauna. I go to another
Andre
gym.
Goes to a gym where they don't steal out of the parking lot.
Facts.
It's my hunch.
Maybe.
Okay.
So I see him. I go, Dre, you hear what happened? He goes, nah. Because we got a couple mutual friends that I told. I showed him the video. He tells me a story. He goes, yeah, they got me one time. He was like, I was leaving the gym, went and stopped and got something to eat afterwards. And he said they got the video. When he saw the video, it was like 2 guys going in cars doing this. He goes, and they saw he's got a nice car. They saw the gym bag on the passenger floor.
And that's what they wanted.
He said they got nothing but dirty socks, dirty shorts, and dirty shirts.
I would like to tell you what happened when my car got broken into, but I don't want you to feel like...
No, I'm past it. This is a week and a half ago. We're good.
I had just gotten the Telluride, and we went... The first weekend, we go out to the Super Funny Comedy Club, my club here in Tacoma, and so the Kia Telluride was like... it was on a stop build, so you couldn't get these anywhere. And so... I got it because I was going from my parents' house to the Capitol Mall in Olympia, Washington, and there's a way where you can take the exit for Capitol Mall, or you can take the exit before and cut through the Capitol Auto Mall and save a couple minutes. So I took that cut or whatever, and I went through, and I'd already been looking at them online, and there was one up on a ramp. I'm like, I pulled around. I said, how do you guys have a Telluride? Like, no one can get him. They're like, this one was like on order, brought here. This couple bailed on getting it during paperwork. I'm like, when? They're like 20 minutes ago. I was like, come on, let's do it. Bought it on the spot.
How long ago was this?
This was 2019, and it was the 2020 Telluride.
Right before COVID.
Yeah. Yep. So I had the car for say a year and because COVID it hit in 2020, but it didn't really like hit us until March. So I had it for a full 15, 16 months before COVID hit. Anyway, so a brand new car, I get it, come home, they follow me in the car, I switch cars, drive up to the show. After the show, my cousin's like, yo, let's all go get pho. So we go from the club to the pho restaurant. We are there for 4 minutes. I hear an alarm outside going off. I don't know the Telluride's alarm sound, though. I hadn't heard it. It's a brand new car.
Yeah.
But I hear it. And I remember I was like, damn, somebody got that shit cracked outside. Said that out loud. Stood up, walked towards the door, and when I was like 2 steps from grabbing the handle to go outside, the alarm went off on its own, for however long it's supposed to go. And I was like, whatever. Came back inside. We sat there for a minute, ate, drank, went outside. Back left window, whole side, fine. Front window, fine. Driver's side, everything fine. All the way to that back little slice window. Mm-hmm. That's what they cracked. And what they stole was this. I had this Louis Vuitton backpack that would not normally have been there, but I had just switched the cars. So I took that out of my trunk and threw that in the back of the Telluride. Hadn't had my windows tinted yet. Kind of tried to cover it with something, but you could see the top flap of
a black on black embossed Louis bag over the shoulder. Like, if it was real, this bag would have been a $32,000 bag.
Dang, but it wasn't real?
No. I had a Chinese plug, and so I got that bag was, I think, cost me $400 or something, but it looked like the real one.
Yeah.
So whoever was looking, like if I didn't hear the alarm, had I been listening, I would have heard them go, "Ooh, shit, he got a bag." You know what I'm saying?
You probably never left a backpack in your car since then.
No, ain't no way.
See, I learned.
Exposed.
I checks and balances.
But what is that? That looks like a regular bag.
I don't go anywhere anymore. Look, I hold on to everything.
He's a kangaroo now.
Look, I hold on to everything.
Putting shit down.
Look, I got chapstick.
You learned your lesson.
Earbuds in this bitch.
I got everything. Yeah, but it makes you for sure cognizant. Like, man, let's make sure nothing is visible. But what's a trip is like what you're hiding or putting in your trunk or moving out of view. You're like, who the fuck would break in a whole car for this? And there is somebody.
But you got to realize you don't realize how desperate people are. You're like, dang, you're going through all, you're going to risk your freedom for this?
That. But this is going to sound crazy. In the defense of the people that cracked your shit, they knew it was in there.
That's the thing. They didn't know how much.
But they knew.
They knew there was, but that's the thing too.
You came out, where was the envelope visible when you came out?
No, it was in my pocket. It wasn't this. It was this.
So they
it
had
just
no
slid
way
in my
of
pocket.
knowing. You could have made a deposit. Why would they know it was cash?
I don't know.
Somebody at the bank let them know.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what the detective said. He goes, dude, two things are going on. Inside job, because now you're replaying everything in your brain.
Yeah.
There was a guy at the ATM in there for a little while, but he was in a suit, brother.
So?
There's two people behind me in line.
Suits are $100.
Yeah. There was one teller lady, one lady in the office when I closed my account.
Yeah.
And both of them, like, English was their second language and Spanish wasn't their first. They was like from Taken, whatever that is. What language was that?
I don't know, Ukrainian or something.
Yeah, something like that. That's the language they were speaking. And then, but there was a young guy and then another brother in there. There was a young Latino guy and a brother in there.
So everybody in there was black except for the two tellers? Or
Well, there's only 4 people in there. There's only one black person.
Okay.
But there was a Latino kid.
The young guy was what?
Latino.
Okay.
And then there was a black dude in there.
Yeah.
And then there was the two tellers. I'm talking about the people who worked there.
Okay.
And then while I was in there, what I saw, because when I was closing my account, my back's to people, but there wasn't a lot of people coming in and out.
Right.
But I was just like, who was in earshot? And if I was going to guess, it would be the two people. But I don't want to put blame on the two people that worked there if they didn't do it. But
you don't have to be in earshot at a bank to see the different transaction. You hand them something and then they give you a receipt, done. You hand them something and then you get back an envelope, boom. You stood at the window and troubleshooted whether you should get a cash check, money order, how to get it out.
No, I did that
you
in the
said
office.
They had you there for an hour.
To close my account. It took forever.
Yeah, but I know you walked out of the office like, Jesus Christ, how long does it take to close an account? There's only fucking X amount of dollars in there. And that person was like, ooh.
Well, no, it took a while because I had a credit card that I hadn't used in over a year.
You want to close that too?
Oh, well, kind of found there was charges on it. I got screwed every which way.
Okay.
They took all the charges off. Thank you for that. The fraud charges. They go, yeah, you got Best Buy. I go, I haven't used it.
Right.
I haven't used it. I kept telling them, I have not used this card in 2025.
Yes.
And so they was like, they took it off. They took that off.
Yeah.
That's what was taking forever. They had to get somebody on the phone. It's like they was going over these charges. I go, I don't know what part of I have not used this card in 2025 you're not understanding. Because they go, well, what about this? I go, I have not used this card for nothing. So that's what took a while. Even the lady that I was closing the account was getting frustrated. She goes, just hang up. I'll take care of it.
Oh, you were on the fraud.
Yeah. Okay. She put me on the phone. It just, I'd still want to go back to this.
Who was the oldest person there?
The lady that I was dealing with.
Okay. Who was, okay. What was she?
Ukrainian or something like that?
Okay. And you're sure the people that did it were black on the video or whatever?
That's what I was told.
I don't know, man. I have a theory that it's like, there's always a connected grandma. Like she
can be boning a brother.
She knows. Yeah, that's true too.
She can be boning a brother, young dude.
And he came in there just like, you know, somebody to deliver to the money thing. You know how we do it.
That's exactly the voice I thought he would have.
Come on, Chechny.
Hey, come on. Hey,
on,
come on,
baby.
girl. You know, I was rooting for Khabib in UFC.
Yeah. Come on, baby.
But this one got me. The security guy on the golf cart. I said, where were you? He was like, because this is what he said. He goes, dang, man, I take a lot of pride. I've never had nothing happen on my watch. This was my watch. And then the guy at the gym, the security guard, they tell me, yeah, this happened to this guy, this happened to this guy. They tell me stories. Again, I don't care.
Right.
I'm in the mix. Can we focus on me?
You ain't watching. Everybody's got a story about.
That's all he kept saying. Hey, ain't nothing ever happened on my watch. I go, well, it has now.
Right.
And now the guy from the gym went back in. They said, you good? I said, yeah, because I want to talk to my people now, my friends, but I didn't want nobody in earshot.
Right.
So I'm sitting here like, he will not leave me. I go, oh, now you want to be around? So I said, hey, man, I just told him, I said, I'm good. I go, you can go patrol now.
Right.
And I go,
somebody's probably getting broken into while you're over here fucking with me.
I said, I got to make some phone calls, man. But he was straight. Just now he thought we were friends, I think. I was like, bro, just leave me alone.
Right.
I don't want to talk to you.
No,
in fact, ever again.
The person who's on the clock to prevent what happened to you happening is not who we're about to be bonding with. Because if you were doing your job, my shit would still be here. All you got to do is drive by in the car and be like, I'm calling the cops. Then you got to do shit.
As I said, even if you ain't got a gun, even if you were scared, I understand it. You didn't get a description? You weren't even around.
License plate, nothing.
You didn't hear ding, ding, ding. We got that shit. Nothing.
Right. We got that shit.
You know? I was like, oh my God. This was not, when the video comes, I guarantee this wasn't like a 2-minute job.
No, not
this
the way
took
that was
a
peeled
minute.
back. Because they did both sides. Got a piece, peeled that all the way back, then pulled the door open.
Yep.
Yeah, no, they were there for, even if this is what they do all the time, that's at least 7 minutes.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's on some NASCAR pit stop. Let's get it. And then they got to look for it. Glove compartment, glove box, glove this, glove that.
They were right in the middle. They got it.
So here's what I
part
would recommend you look into, because this is what I did after the Telluride got broke into, is I went and got a console safe. And so there's companies that make console safes. So when you open your console, the contents of your console, that can be hollowed out.
Mm-hmm.
Like they just pull all the trays and whatever. Well, this company, they make specific like safes that fit that.
Oh.
So when you open the console on mine, you see, the roller to try and get into the safe.
Dang, man, it got safe.
Yeah. So my car is a tank. But I don't even drive that one. Keela drives that one. So I keep nothing in the vet. I keep nothing in the I-7. But you crazy if you touch an I-7, because you're gonna be captured like a new Avenger. Like there's be so many camera angles on your ass.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I hate that happened to you. Glad you didn't go home. Glad now you're paying attention to stuff. We did Miami Improv, and did zero kicking it because I lived in Miami for 1.5 years, and I was like, I just seen too much. We're gonna keep all likelihood of anything bad or anything crazy happening real low.
What's the name of it? Because Dania Beach is Fort Lauderdale, right?
Yeah. So this was just the Miami Improv.
It's just Miami?
Miami Improv.
Okay.
But it was Dania. I don't know if Dania is Fort Lauderdale, is it?
I'm there this week, Dania.
But Dania is Fort Lauderdale?
I think so.
Okay.
I get them confused. You were on the second level? That's like you're on the
Yeah.
That's the Miami one.
Yeah, for sure.
So
Miami.
Dania is the first level.
Yeah. Dania is the one with that cool nightclub that's outside on their like patio. So while the show's going, it's cracking outside. I haven't performed at that one, but when I did the Fort Lauderdale show, Dorfman came down because he is one of the owners of that club, and so he was just coming to do check on his stuff and talk to his business partner there. And so we went on that outside patio and ate like kings and queens and chopped it up. That was the one time I'd seen him since we'd signed the deal to go in the first place.
Oh, really?
It was a good time.
Yeah, that's all. It's hard to have a bad time in that place when you're not getting robbed.
It's hard to have a bad time when you're not getting robbed.
It's hard to have a bad time at Miami Improv, as long as you're not getting robbed. Did you ever do the Coconut Grove one?
No.
Back in the day?
Well, the Miami Improv that was in Coconut Grove.
Yeah.
Like the shopping center kind of thing.
Yeah. It started on like the top floor, and then they moved it to like the middle floor.
Was it where you open the door to the green when you're on the stage?
Yeah, the screen door.
Yeah, so I did do that one, but I was a feature. I featured for Jay Phillips.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it was actually this was the only time I had fun in Miami after living there. Well, I've had fun in Miami, but this is the only time where like the fun didn't lead to some sort of tragedy. Okay, so yeah, I said it. So we get off stage, and they as soon as we get off stage, instead of going dark or anything like that, they play the end of the game.
Which game?
The game. Game ends. Heat win the NBA championship.
Against the Spurs?
Whatever LeBron won with Dwayne Wade.
There was
and
Oklahoma.
Chris
They won
Bosh.
2 with them. They beat Oklahoma City and they beat the Spurs.
I don't know which one it was. What I do know is I've never seen that many random motherfuckers running around in Coconut Grove at all in my life. I'm talking to all the shops were closed. You know how they put those like capes on the pagoda? All of that was it. But people were like, Ma, just running by. LeBron. Like all these accents. Cubans, like, LeBron is the best. LeBron is the best in the world. He's the world in the world. He's the world. You know, like, and just running. And it started to rain. And me and Jay were just trying to get out. And Jay knew somebody or knew LeBron or someone, but we went to live. And from me to you, it's how close we were to LeBron, Jamie Foxx, and everybody screaming and partying on stage.
Okay. I'm not going to story top you.
Do it. I don't have that many of these situations.
This is the tragic story of that night.
Yeah.
We were shooting Think Like a Man 2 in Vegas. You know, Gab was married to Dwayne.
Yeah, Gab.
Well, she was engaged. The wedding was 2014. This was 2013.
Hey, Gab.
Yeah. This is when they beat the Spurs. And Gab's like, we switched the whole shooting schedule around. And they're like, you know, Gab or Dwayne was gonna get his private get down there. I had done Chris Bosh's birthday party every year. Mm-hmm. So I had ends with the Heat in the front office.
Yes.
Called the guy. I said, can I get one?
Just one, please.
Got you. Woo. I'm flying in with Gab on a private. They shoot. So basically we were gonna fly in.
So you told her, like, I got one.
She said I can get on the plane. I didn't even ask. She like, yo, you can hop on. We're going.
Yeah.
And she goes, I can't get you in, but if they win, you're with us if you want to party. You know? I was like, cool, because Terrence J, his guy Fred. There was only like 5 people on this flight, right? So they had room.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I got a ticket, I got a flight, and we were flying down the day of the game. They were going to party all night. Next morning, flying back to Vegas. We got to be on set.
Yeah.
It was a 24-hour trip. I called my ex. I go, you're not gonna believe this. I'm so pumped. I go, I got a ticket to the game. Gab's gonna be going to jet.
Right.
We're going to game 7.
Yeah.
And she literally goes, your son has a game tomorrow. I went, what? She goes, your son has a game. How do you think he's gonna feel if he watches that game on TV and his dad's at the game, then go to his? I go, you gotta be kidding me right now. She gave me the guilt trip. It's like, you're lying, right? I was like, I can't make his game. I go, I can only make this game because we're flying private.
Going regardless.
I can't get on Delta.
Right.
And the time jack, I wouldn't make it. So she goes, I'm just saying, how you think he's going to feel? So I didn't go. And then we got divorced. Oh, if I could replay that day. I'd have been like, I asked my son as an adult now.
He was like,
he goes,
what?
He looked at me like this. Oh my God, I could care less. I was like,
just fucking shotgun blast to the chest.
I'm all on social media and they're all at Live. Like something like this.
Up.
Oh my God, bringing out the bottles and partying like this. And that's funny. You were right there.
Oh, you would have been at that one.
I would have been at the party.
You'd have been right there.
Oh my God, they went from Live to the jet, flew back.
That's crazy. I didn't know all that. But
Yeah.
I don't remember seeing Gabrielle, but I do remember seeing Terrence J. So yeah, same night, you'd have been right, boom, 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 like that.
So pissed.
That's amazing.
I am. I'll never forget. I was like this.
God, why do women do that?
Well, here's the thing.
Like, weigh out the dopeness of the opportunity compared to
Game 7.
how big the letdown is.
Not only Game 7,
home game.
I knew the team.
Close out, friends with the team, free flight, knowing you're about to kick it, the networking of, yo, we did this 24-hour turnaround that we'll never forget again. Like, God.
Yeah, that one hurt. And then to find out my son didn't care. But then my son was like, thanks for not going, Dad. I would have crushed my childhood. Hold on.
It's
So
like-
he was like in 8th grade, 7th or 8th grade. This was like a high school championship.
Was he
game.
really good? Is your son really good at basketball?
All right. He was making teams,
But team leader, like,
nah, he wasn't going pro or nothing.
right. You know,
So like this. Looking back on it, I often wonder if I had 2 tickets and she could have gone. Wish she had said that. I think about that sometimes.
oh, 100%.
She would have went.
You don't need to think about that anymore.
Yeah,
It was the amount of joy you were about to have without her while she had to go to that game as a parent and sacrifice as a parent. And then
Yeah.
you were out here gallivanting around, living your fucking best life. And I got to go with orange slices to my son's game and he's not playing till the 3rd quarter.
Your husband was in a huge movie that was a sequel.
Listen, we knew he was going to do movies. What we didn't know is about Game 7s in Miami and shit.
So you want to talk about the highest high?
That is so terrible.
I looking back,
that
I shouldn't
hurt
even
me.
called. I should go like, yeah, we got to see in the movie. We're flying down for Game 7, and they cut it out of the movie. I was like,
Well,
you know, we
just don't
shot
say
most of that
shit.
movie. I shouldn't have said shit because most of that movie we shot at night. We didn't have a lot of. Well, half the movie was
What
during the day.
difference does it make? Were you always FaceTiming your wife?
No, I'm just saying there were times where I was up all night.
Did you have a hunch she could do that?
No, I called with so much excitement, like, you're not going to believe this shit. I got a ticket.
Right.
Gab's got a plane. We're going to fly down for the game, and we're flying right back the next morning afterwards. He goes, and I don't even know if it was the next morning, looking back on it. It could have been like 4 a.m. It could have been party, get on the plane and take off.
Right.
So there's not even time for me to do dirt, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? If that's what you're worried about.
If that's your concern.
Yeah, if that's a concern.
It
Like,
could just generally be like, don't be out here living your best fucking life.
that shit hurt, bro.
Because you're doing a big movie. It's a sequel. But anybody who's like a friend and family, close person, lover, whatever of the actual actors, you know the other side of it. They're like, dude, I've been sitting here for 16 hours next to a rabbit hat, ready to say my line. Like, it's fun. I'm in my trailer. I'm chilling. You know, like I'm beat several levels on Candy Crush. We're all networking and all that. But it's not like you're on the set and all the actors are legit in the same area kicking it. Like, they're all in their own trailers. For lunch, maybe there's that link up.
Mm-hmm.
But after that, they're like, boom and boom and boom and boom. You guys are to the set now. And you're split up again. When you called and was like, uninterrupted fun.
Yeah.
Big fun. Like national level, let's go kick it, big fun.
And it just, how it all came together. It was just like, hey, if it goes to Game 7, they had to call Will Packer, Tim Story, like, we're going to shoot the shooting schedule. We got to switch a little bit. We'll move Gab to Monday night because the game was Sunday that they won.
Yeah.
So they was like, we're going to move Gab to Monday night. We got night
Because
shoots.
she can't miss her husband's closeout of the fucking NBA.
Everybody knew that.
championship.
You got to realize, when we were shooting that movie, Lala was with Carmelo.
Right.
Gab was with Dwayne.
Mm-hmm.
And, well, I don't want to put any business out there. There was another NBA guy hanging out. That was off limit. I almost fucked up.
All right, so
run the mill NBA. So you had like,
so we'll just go look at the cast and then guess.
we had like NBA guys like hanging out all the time on set. We were in Vegas. You know what I mean? So it wasn't nothing big, but the fact that, you know, it all, Gab was like, oh, we're able to, Will was like, all right, Gab, we can switch it. Da-da-da-da-da. And then Terrence was like, oh shit. He goes, I might want to go down. Gab's like, look, we're getting the plane.
Right.
Whether you can get on it, you ain't gonna get on it.
It could just be me flying,
is what
guys.
time. Yeah,
I'm
this is
leaving,
what time
yeah.
we're leaving. If you want to get on it, get on it. And then I was like, I said, yo, I got a ticket.
She didn't make y'all split the charter on it or nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
He was like, I got a ticket. She goes, Gary, if you want to get on, come
It's
on.
probably paid for by the Heat regardless.
I was like, man,
Just Dwayne Wade franchise.
running that,
Yeah.
boy. Oh my God, boy, it's just a bad episode for me.
Why?
I got robbed. Couldn't go to the game.
You got robbed twice.
Yeah.
You got robbed of some money. You got robbed of some fun.
But what's the trip really though? Is that you would have actually been like 4 feet from each other?
It'd have been another time we'd be doing the podcast. You know, I saw you at Live after the Heat won Game 7. I go, what? Jay Phillips?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's funny when you said Jay Phillips because I think first or second time I did the Miami Improv in Coconut Grove, Jay Phillips was featuring for me.
Yeah, Jay was locked in with them. Whoever was like Jay was locked. Like if you got a fallout, if you got whatever, like hit me up. And so Jay would do lots of Miami. So it was a fill-in day for him. And then I was just hustler, and he was like, "You fucking want to do Miami?" I was like, "Yep, I'll go back."
Was you guys? You had a show that night of Game 7 on Sunday night. You had a show.
Yeah, we literally finished our night, walked out. Like,
was there people there
in the club?
Yeah,
there was plenty of people that went related to basketball fans, but not outside. As soon as we opened the door to the outside, it was like music's playing. People, like literally, the city ran outside to be like the Heatles. And like
I had all the shirts.
Yeah,
I had all the Heatles shirts.
Yeah, man.
I was tapped up.
But it wasn't who you think was like American basketball fans. It was like the soccer community was the ones that we were over in Coconut Grove. Like,
facts.
Anyone that was serious about NBA or wanted to see them was down near the water, near where they play.
I mean, the arena's right there.
Right, and not over. People. It was a big open ass mall, but it was it's 11 o'clock, whatever time at night, and so everything is closed. So everyone's just running there, and I remember it being people jumping in puddles and just like with open toe sandals, like Korean, like
the ocean's right there.
Cuban grandparents. Oh, look at LeBron has done it for us. Like I was like, what the fuck? So yeah,
that's great. You guys had a crowd. I think the only city I've heard like you can't compete is Pittsburgh if the Steelers have a night game.
Yeah, you might as well not do nothing.
What I know, the manager told me Kathleen Madigan was there, and the Steelers made the playoffs. This is probably like 20 years ago. Mm-hmm. And when they came out, they had a home night game, like Saturday night. Mm-hmm. They said she had 2 shows. They said they canceled one, and the other one had like 30 people there, even though there was tickets sold.
Oh, people!
They don't announce it until the week before. There were tickets sold.
So people bought tickets.
They were like, "We're not going. We're watching this." They said Kathleen went up, and they said after that first set, the game was like in the second quarter. They just lowered the screen, and everybody stayed and watched the game. They go, "We're not doing this."
That's what I would have done. Seahawks night playoff game. We got a show. I know the energy. Like you can't have a show in the same building because everyone's like, Seahawks. Like you can hear. I don't give a fuck how many doors you got in between that shit. So yeah, I'd rather.
Could you guys couldn't do that in Seattle?
The way that we are here with our Seahawks?
Yeah, no.
Absolutely. We literally caused an earthquake. Just yelling for Marshawn running the ball.
No. I'm talking about a comedy show.
What about it?
Would people come out on like a Saturday night and the Seahawks playing in the playoffs?
Sure.
Okay.
Would it be better to just turn on the LED wall and watch the game and have my servers wear jerseys and pass out Skittles every time a score happens?
Well, you know what I did a couple years ago when the Bengals played? For some reason, they're always giving the Bengals night games on Saturday. It's killing me. So I was in Dayton, which is only 45 minutes from Cincinnati. Mm-hmm. So I said, I don't want to perform tonight. So what we did,
let's watch the game together.
That's exactly what we did. The game was at 4:30.
I'll commentate.
So my first show Saturday was 7. Mm-hmm. I said we're pushing everything back, and this is like on a couple days' notice. I said what we're gonna do is we're gonna say come watch the game with Gary.
Yeah.
So if you got tickets at 7 o'clock, get there early. We're opening the doors at 4:30. I could only sit out there for like the first quarter. Mm-hmm. Then I had to duck to the green room.
Yeah.
Because I really wanted to watch the game.
You want to be on the right side of the couch.
And I didn't want. It was too much people going like this. Hey man, my cousin's sister, her boyfriend, he cuts the guard's hair. Like that type of shit was going on. Right. You know what I mean?
It's 3rd and 3, and you guys are gonna run for him. And she's like, if you could just give me a second.
I gotta be looking at him like this. Or they'll come up and hit my right shoulder, be like this, bro. If they get a sack right now, I'm gonna smack the fuck out of you. If we were playing good, but nobody touched me.
Right. As soon as hit the left. If you change how this game is going,
hit the left, bro.
That's hilarious.
Hit the left. That was funny because you were in Raleigh last week, right? This past weekend.
So it's been a lot. It was Miami and then straight from Miami to Raleigh.
Yeah.
And then Raleigh for 6 shows starting on the Thursday. And Miami, because it was Memorial Day weekend, we went all the way through like Monday. Or we didn't leave till Monday. Anyway, so then go up to Raleigh, do 6 shows there. And then last night was Charlotte.
You did a theater in Charlotte?
Yeah, at the Ovens Auditorium.
Oh, I love Ovens.
And then got out of there. We went to the Midnight Diner after the show. And then literally went back and like I didn't have any, like if I would have went to sleep, it's a wrap. I'm going to get up at 4 to catch that flight.
Yeah.
So, well, we left at 4. So I got up I didn't go to bed. So I had bought this.
For 2 weeks, you haven't gone to bed. Sounds like.
No.
It's like this. Gary, I haven't been asleep since May 18th.
Listen. I'm 10. It's bad when you're like, you circle the day you're going to be able to really sleep in.
Yeah, which is tomorrow.
That's tonight.
It's tonight.
After this show, I get to just.
You're going to die.
No, whoa. Knock on wood. Knock on wood.
Hi, this is the Gary. This is our last episode. This is a tribute. It's been a long day to see you again.
It's me and Young Dolph, and
it's like Nate Jackson's Netflix special.
Amazing postmortem. Up there with the greatest dead comic specials. Shout out Patrice.
We're gonna push it to Halloween.
All right.
But Raleigh, that club. When the Bengals played the Ravens a couple years ago in the playoffs, again, Saturday night, I'm like, you got to be shitting me. I told my opener, I said, you've always want to do 45.
Stretch it out.
Nice night, baby. I said, go as long as you want because they're getting 60 on the nose.
Yeah.
I took my phone on the stage and I had it on the stool like this. And I'm literally going, have you seen The Best of Times with Robin Williams and Kurt Russell?
No.
Holy.
Great movie? Where can The Best of Times with Robin Williams?
Robin Williams and Kurt Russell.
No.
So the movie is about this high school, and Kurt Russell was a star quarterback, but he had bad knees. And Robin Williams was a terrible wide receiver.
With good knees.
With good knees.
Okay.
And they played like they go to a shitty high school, bad facilities, everything in the 70s, obviously. This movie came out in like 89 or something like that.
Robin Williams was a football player?
Yeah, that's a minor part of the story.
Okay.
They go, they finally had the quarterback, right? And they go, we had the team, and there was another team across town that had all the great facilities, great players and shit. He goes, we finally had a team that would beat them. They go, it comes down. We're down by like 2 points. And Kurt Russell drops back and throws this bomb. And you see this ball floating there. This is the first 2 minutes of the movie.
Right.
He goes, and he's right there. You know, as Robin Williams is narrating, he goes, and that son of a bitch dropped it. And it's this guy just dropping the ball and going down. So anyways, what happens is 20 years later, they're going to replay the game. Okay. They're going to get the guys back together and replay it. But there's a scene in the movie where...
What was it called?
The Best of Times.
Okay.
It's so good.
Okay. I'll check it out.
There's a scene in the movie where Kurt Russell and Robin Williams, they're kind of friends, but they're friends through tragedy because he dropped the ball.
Right.
And Kurt Russell's now like a mechanic.
Right.
Never panned out. And
I feel like I have seen this.
It's so good. But he's watching, their girlfriends are getting pissed because they're so consumed with football because it's football season and they're getting ready for the game.
Right.
They're like, dude, we need one night with no football.
Right.
We're going to double date one night. And they're like, all right. So they're all four eating dinner in the living room, and Robin's going to the bathroom. He goes to the bathroom and he scoots the TV
into the bathroom.
No, it's by like where the dining room is. He scoots it so like he can see it.
Right.
And Russell's going, don't do that. Don't do that. He goes, no, we're good. And then they're talking, and Robin goes, oh. And the girl goes,
I have
seen
that.
What? He goes, oh no, your hands.
Right. Because the game is playing, and they don't know.
Yeah, they don't know. And then Robin Williams goes, are you fucking shit? And the girls go, no way. That's happened in Raleigh.
Yes.
I'm literally going like this. I'm telling my jokes. I'm going, yes. I look down and I see the Ravens driving.
Right.
And then that's where Sam Hubbard got that fumble and ran it 99 yards the other way.
Right.
So I
literally
lost track of my joke.
Right.
I'm like this. Yes. And then I told this shit. I thought it was a highlight. Like, there's no way I just saw that live on my phone.
Right.
And it's one of the few times I went blank for a couple minutes and I told the audience, I'm sorry. I'm watching the game. I think we just scored.
You just told them?
Yeah. They started
Hilarious.
dying. I'm sorry, I'm going to put my phone down now. So I had to put it down. And I just got off. I was like, oh, there's no way I just saw that.
That's funny.
So, anyways, this is a great tragic episode.
One time I was having sex, and what's the show where it'd be like, bloom, bloom, these are the series of crimes. What's that one? Dick Wolf
Law and
produces it. Law and Order, but there's new ones now.
There's so many.
But I'm saying, like, the intro still looks old as fuck.
Yeah.
But there's new actors. Like, Ice-T's still the only, like, I just feel like maybe something happened to him.
Yeah.
Right? Anyway, so this is on. The situation starts escalating. We don't turn the TV off. The episode ends. You know how it starts off with the crime and then they start trying to solve it or whatever? It's a sex crime. So we're having sex and then the TV and Ice-T's like, wow, it looks like the perpetrator just really was aggressive with the vagina and like or whatever. And they're like, well, let's take a look at the vagina. And somebody walked up, it's tattered. I was like, can I ask you something? What? Would you be okay if I turn this fucking TV off? It's about sex crimes.
Like this is a tattered pussy episode. The tatter's back.
It's a
That's when there's always that guy in the office. Was the pussy tattered? Yeah. Hold on. Checks the files. Look here, 89. Tattered
pussy tatterer.
all over the Bronx.
Yeah.
There's tattered pussies all over the Bronx.
6 of them back to back. Ran into a nunnery. Tattered the whole nuns. All the nuns got tattered.
Tat 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 tat.
Right. We call him Tatatouille.
Yeah. Well, Nate needs a nap, so we're gonna wrap this episode up.
Because I need a nap?
Yeah. Where are you at this weekend?
This weekend actually is a big deal. So Thursday night is 2 shows at the Wilbur in Boston.
Oh, you've been waiting on that.
Yeah.
That second one sold out yet?
I don't even know because it's not like I can't. Bill Blumenreich has a different ticket system where I cannot tell. But anyway, then the next day is this in Medford, Massachusetts at the Chevalier, and then Saturday is Baltimore. And so then I'll be back Sunday, and then I'm back to like a week that feels like a normal week, which is still 5 days in to go. You know what I mean? But that'd be a lot better than what was just 12. And when I tell you this right now was a whole thing, because I had said yes individually to staying. Like they're like, hey, Raleigh and Miami and Raleigh are so close together. Do you want to just stay East Coast? And I'm like, yeah, cool. All right. Mm-hmm. I didn't look at the full calendar to see how it all wrapped together. I'm like, all right, bet, yeah, that sounds fine. Then like a week of just all kind of different whatever decisions that happen, and then they're like, hey, Boston and Raleigh are kind of close together. Do you want to just stay East Coast? Then I'm like, yeah, but I think I already answered that question. Y'all asked me if I wanted to stay East Coast for one, and then another like, oh, yeah, it's a different one. I was like, okay. I'm like, give me the run sheet for Miami. It's like, bruh, it's like Miami on a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday you go to Raleigh. Tuesday you have press all day. Wednesday you have press. Thursday is 1 show, 2, then 3 shows on Saturday, literally a 2:30 show in the afternoon. Then drive 2.5 hours up to Charlotte and then do the Charlotte show. Leave Charlotte, go back to Raleigh because my sister's there and like that's where you'll fly in and out of. And then you're going to fly from there up to Boston, and they want you to work with some content creators in the Boston area to get the last few tickets off of your added second show. And then we're going to give you radio press, TV press. So that'll be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is the 2 shows, then Friday, then Saturday, and Baltimore, then come back. That would have been 24 days. Yeah. That's longer than we did in Europe. Yeah, I lost my fucking mind. It ain't about the nap, because I slept on the plane. And I also try not to complain about things I prayed for, but I had to break this trip up. Like, I need to go home.
Yeah, facts.
Like,
I don't like being gone more than 2 weeks. That's too long.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I literally was like, oh, okay. Like, I mean, I'm shopping just to keep my clothes going. Yeah. Like, this is ridiculous. Yeah. So I think it's a lesson, or if the silver lining is to it, is like, all right, well, we won't be doing that domestically anymore. Like I was able to mentally. That was the thing. Going for that long in Europe was like, bet. For months before that, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna be gone for 20-some days.
He was ready mentally.
This fucking thing snuck up on me. Like I was like, all I need is a backpack. I'm just gonna go. You know what I mean? I need a duffel and a backpack. They're like, you're gone for 27 days or whatever the fuck it was. I was like, what? Yeah. What do you mean I'm gone for 20 days? You know what I mean?
That's a long time.
Yeah, we broke it up. Trent's daughter's doing her graduation stuff, so we'll support that. And
so when I got here today, Trent let me in the building.
Yeah,
you do the whole, how's it going? He goes, man, just got back. Daughter's got graduation. I said, yeah, my great grandma's dead. We all going through shit.
Jesus Christ.
I said, you worried about somebody that's alive? She's been dead for 25 years, man. There's worms in her eye socket.
That is terrible. He's like,
He just started dying. I go, yeah, we all going through shit. It was about to be a run. I could take it. Because, usually like this, if you see somebody like, hey, what's up, man? Yeah, we're ready to film. Da-da-da. Trent was like, yeah, man. I just got back and daughter's got graduation.
Yeah, I try not to string too much together. It's a lot on
my great grandma died.
It's a lot on everybody to string that much shit together. Like
I get it.
Keela was in a car in a video, and it said on the screen in white letter. It was dark. It said, "I'm motherfucking tired. I'm motherfucking tired. I'm motherfucking tired. I'm motherfucking tired." And she's going, "I'm motherfucking tired."
Yeah, but isn't that better than not working?
Shit,
that part.
And I take care of my people. So, but then the part that's the trip is Keela does some of the social media stuff. So I get on TikTok and she then reposted the video of her talking about she motherfucking tired. It's on my profile. People are like, who the fuck is this that's tired? Like the people that don't know.
Yeah.
And I'm like, unrepost. Like, well, Keela, I get it. You're tired, and you want the world to know. But you don't go to 4.4 million people dancing in the dark like
right,
on my page. Anyway, so.
Well, let me say where I'm at.
Where are you going to be?
I'm in Tuscaloosa, Alabama for the first time for the public on Thursday.
Oh, so you're not performing 4th. For Roll Tide.
That's the only time I've been there before. That was for the Alabama's homecoming. That was like 2000.
What's
where
this
I met
one?
Joe Coy, actually.
Nice. And what is this one?
This is just the Bama Theater, Tuscaloosa.
Nice.
Not just the Bama Theater, a theater in Tuscaloosa. And then this weekend I'm in Dania Beach. I guess it'd be the 5th, 6th, and 7th in Dania Beach and Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
That's going to be fun.
Yeah. So that's where I'm at. So, all right, man. Well, we will see you guys next week. This is Gary.
And this is Nate.
And this is the Gary
and Nate podcast.
What's your name in them little ass skinny jeans? Are those jeggings? They're stretchy? Jeggings. How long you been skateboarding? What do you do for a living?
Professional wrestler.
Get the fuck out of here. You don't have to wear those outside the ring, man. What's your wrestling name? Y'all know who that is? He was like, they're not gonna know me, bro. So are you really a professional wrestler? Who do you wrestle for?
Everyone. I wrestled for AEW, done some stuff for Impact.
So how come it's not, why isn't it sticking? Are you doing something wrong?
You gotta get there.
You gotta work on your storyline. This is what you do. I'm gonna tell you right now, because everybody that got famous was a badass. We didn't remember Stone Cold until he started busting beers open, and The Rock until it was like, you mother jabroni. So you got to get out there in the ring, and you got to say, tell me that shit wouldn't work, bro. The white boy with the blonde streaks. Huh? I can see you. What you mean? The back of your hat is open. I can see blonde hair speaking out. How'd you know I had blonde hair? You're not gonna make it. That's not. Don't really do that with the thing. I just wanted to shock some people. But yeah, you gotta do something different, man. You should bring a gun to work. Don't shoot it. You gotta get in the headlines. You understand what I'm saying? Who's your wrestling idol? The Miz. He's alive. Okay, so you gotta slap him next time you see him. You think I'm bullshit. This is wrestling, man. And really slap him too. None of that, whoa, I almost got you bullshit. I want you to slap the shit out of him. I want some mist to come out his mouth. Everybody's gonna want to know who you are. It was Cole Buchanan. What was it?
Bryce Cannon. Just tell him to
Bryce Cannon.
That's right.
Yeah. You got a lot of kids? Oh, well, Nick Cannon ain't bullshit. I just trying to figure out, trying to figure out which Cannon you were. Do you don't bring nothing to cannon related to the ring? No. They don't shoot you out of a cannon or nothing. Fam, you got to put some thought into this, bro. Everybody else walks to the ring. You should be shot to that mother. Just get in the cannon. Your music starts like, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, Bryce Cannon!" And then and you fly out. You're like, and you just land on somebody. Count it out, ref! You son of a right? You run your finger through your blonde hair. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have some signature shit. You pin a mother winner, right? Don't just get up. Take a single blonde strand, and lay it across their chest. Bryce Cannon. You would remember that. Like, that shit would go viral. Try it. Is one of these your gal? Right here? Are you also a wrestler? Is he a heel or is he a good guy? Come on, Bryce. You gotta f some shit up, man. Just try it. What do you got to lose? We don't know you now. I never met a professional wrestler. Well, I have, but like, not at a show. You're not seeing Young Rock, but I did play JYD. You know who that is? Yeah, and we filmed it in Australia, and I got hella yoked up and shit. But they told me to keep my belly, so I was fat and strong. It's crazy. I used to just squeeze burgers. I hope your career goes wherever you want it to. How old are you? We still got time, baby. Start slapping, motherfucker, man. Quit playing. It's contact sport. Contact somebody. I will follow you on Instagram. Is it the Cannon? Shoot me. The real Bryce Cannon _? You're not gonna make it. Because there's a fake one. There's a fake one, and his name is the real Bryce Cannon. Listen, get that _ off of there. No. Just make a new. How many followers you got on the one you got now? Yeah, get rid of that shit. I'm really. You should pay attention to the shit I'm saying now. Take a note and then and do the shit. Get rid of that stupid ass name with the _ at the end, because ain't nobody gonna type that after. And it's too many syllables. It's the real Bryce Cannon _ We'll be like, what? I'm just gonna follow the Miz. It's the Miz. You should change it to like I need one that's not like obviously on there. The real Bryce Cannon. Is real Bryce Cannon available? You need. Listen, ma'am. If you want them to be successful and stop jumping on other men in backyards, you're gonna have to step up with the marketing side of things. Yeah, call him, the blonde Bryce Cannon. Call him not Nick Cannon. Yeah, how you spell your Bryce? Who the f don't know how to spell Bryce? Me, I don't give a f. I still don't know. That shit got a Y in it or what the f. Yeah, I know. That's how you spell Bryce. BRYCE. See how hard it is to find you? CANNON _. If you don't put the _ he don't come up. Did he come up? She's still looking. He's there? Okay, good. So I give him a follow. Long. Follow him. Let me see. Where the f you going? You about to take an R&B shit? You about to take an R&B shit. I don't see nothing wrong with a little grind. All right, I'm gonna follow you. Bryce, the real Bryce Cannon. _ And let me talk to the white lady who's upset she didn't get to move forward. What'd you say? Oh, okay, but can we discuss why your voice sound like that? I'm not upset. I'm actually fine right here. I'm not upset at all, Nate Jackson. I got a straight shot at you. God damn, it's a double Dutch bus. You see, the double Dutch bus. Why do you sound like a bingo announcer? 032, 032. What's your name? Huh? And what do you do for a living, Michelle? You work at a restaurant? You call out the orders? Grilled cheese, tomato soup. Welcome to Burger King. Y'all want some poutine? How do you know the people at your table? This looks like an awkward little group of friends. You work with him at Burger King? Where y'all work at? Andreas Restaurant in Langley? That's a nice place? No, oh. Why were you celebrating that? Like, fuck yeah! I've eaten there before. Do they have beverages at that restaurant? So she don't have to sound like that. She can wet her throat. You sound like you haven't had a beverage in a couple of years. Yeah, I'm just out here just hanging out. I just want to know anybody got a couple of them. So this your work boyfriend? Friend from work, okay. And then you guys know the other two ladies at the table? Not at all. Oh, okay. Y'all should get to know each other. Diversify your friend folio. You know what I mean? And what do you do, ma'am? You go to school? Are you Filipino? Why you sound like that? I go to school. For the pancit and lumpia, I go to school. Okay. And this your friend over here? Your cousin? Okay. You better represent her. I was like, is that rock, paper? Rock, what's going on? Rock, paper, scissors. All right, so you guys got to get to know her, man. She needs to meet some younger, cool people. Ooh, me. Yes, you, lady. Stop smoking. Ooh, me. Why they want to get to know me? I don't give a f. B7. B7. Well, you better hear him call out a bingo. I'm trying to go smoke. No. Who you texting? When I first started with you, you didn't look away. That's why I'm going in on your ass, because it was acceptable. But now you don't like the voice joke and you want to text everybody in your phone. Why your text message is so big? God damn. I can see what you're writing from here. Even your text sound like you. Anyway, so I'm about to get up out of here. God damn. TTYL. LMAO. Do you like her or is this just you? Okay, cool. Yeah. She be teaching you where to hide and still be on the clock. You say you're completely different, but you get along and you don't know how? Why do you sound like that, though? Everybody sound like y'all? The women sound like men and the men sound like women?
You sound like an IKEA commercial. What do you do at Andreas? What's your... A cook? And what'd you say? He's Mexican? Y'all just kept going north, huh? So you're a Mexican that sound like that? You sound like an IKEA. What nationality? You sound like Ismo. I don't know. How do I sound like, brother? You supposed to be like, what's up, fool? La raza, you know what I'm saying? Like, ¿qué pasa, güey? You know what I'm saying? ¿Cómo estás? And they're like, I don't know why things go over the way. Me and her are friends, and I'm not aware of how we became this way. And this city is fucked up. I ain't even been here long, and I feel like it ain't how it's supposed to be.